Hey, what's going on guys? Today we are back with Impossible Skill Checks Doctor. We've got two builds we're going to try today to find out which one of the two is his more powerful build. One with this loadout and one where we swap Merciless Storm for Overcharge. So one is where basically you can do it again and again on the gens, and one is where only it can proc on one each gen once, and it's at 90%. So we're going to see which one of the two feels more powerful, feels like we're having more control of the game, feels like it fits more to the Impossible Skill Checks Doctor. I'll run over the perks really quickly. Distressing, to make our terror radius bigger. Unnerving Presence, so when they're in our terror radius, the skill checks are harder and there's more of them. Overcharge, when we kick a generator, it gives them a tremendously difficult skill check and an additional loss of 5% progress. And Lullaby, so every time I hook someone, the sounds for the skill checks become shorter until there's none at 5. And then Merciless Storm, which we'll be using in one of the games as well, when a generator reaches 90% progress. It's going to be an absolute barrage of skill checks one after the other, and they go different ways with the Doctor when you're in Madness tiers. And with this build, they are impossible to hit. So yeah, basically this build is like the most toxic Doctor build, and it just makes the survivor's life a living hell. So let's jump straight into it, guys, and I hope you guys enjoy this one. Alright, we're in on the Eyrie of Crows. Hopefully this map is small enough to reduce our terror radius to most of the generators. So what we're going to do is run over to where I think they should be, this side of the map, also towards our totem. And we're just going to go for a static blast right about now, I think. Yeah, that's one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, all 4. We don't have to worry about our totem, it's in quite a good spot. We'll just go ahead and kick this. And with this build, guys, you do not need to worry too much about pressure in the early game. Just want to kind of get them into those madness tiers and start seeing them fail those skill checks. So I'm not sure where they went. I thought I would have pressured someone over here, but checking that middle generator at the same time. We've seen someone over here now. Let's go. Alright, just opening up this main building. It's super good now. Both windows are basically useless for them. And let's go with another static blast to see if anyone's over in this corner. Yup. On this gen. Is Merciless Storm. Get a nice hit there with the pallet as well. Let's just destroy it. Actually went through a Merciless Storm, so it's quite impressive if you ask me. But the stacks haven't added up yet from Lullaby as well. So it's just going to get more and more difficult as time goes on. She dodged there, and that's going to give us a hit. Beautiful. And our first down. Hopefully, as the generators get closer and closer together, the pressure from my terror radius will become more and more relevant. We're just going to use this to get our second stack of Huntress Lullaby as well. Hopefully make their life even more difficult. Blocked her from the window there as well. That's 3 stacks on Lullaby. And we've also got a hallucination over here. 3 stacks on Lullaby is quite a lot. Basically makes it so their skill checks are almost double as difficult. I'm not sure where the two in this corner went. For the save, it looks like. Saw the dead hard coming there. He tried to get the sabotage, but it wasn't enough. And she goes on the hook as well. And this is actually going to allow us to get 5 stacks of Lullaby, which is going to make these gens near impossible. Just especially when more Merciless Storm comes into play. Let's just find out where the other person is. Over there. Oh, she's run in front once again. That's because she has dead hard. I've basically got no hope now, and look, the last person's over there as well. Yeah, she used dead hard and walked straight back into me. Unfortunate. So the last person is over in that corner, just gave herself a heal. Got me there, but Meg's the only one alive. And if we just give her a nice shock. She should go down too. And even with people who are very, very good at gen rushing, I'm assuming, because they got past 2 Merciless Storms, we were still able to kill them with 3 generators left. So, was a bit of the power of slugging, was a bit toxic, but hey. The perks did their job and gave us the 4K. And with Doctor, you basically never need to worry when slugging, because they always scream on the floor, so... Let's head into the next one and see how Overcharge does. Alright, we're in on Haddonfield, Lambkin Lane. One of the worst maps for killers, but we'll see how we do with the Impossible Skill Checks build. It's got some pretty centralized gens, so if I shock here... 1, 2, 3, I got 3 at least. That's a very good start. Now, we do have to remember about Overcharge. So what we're going to want to prioritize is finding gens that have been worked on and kick them, because that's going to basically stop the progress in its tracks and give them an almost impossible skill check. For example, this one just here. We'll get a hit on this person. Actually, no, we're going to down them because they are messed up. I'm going to believe they're going to have... Wow, well done. They held their dead hard for just long enough. We're going to kick this gen and give it an impossible skill check. And then blast again. Perfect. Same with this one. Our totem's in an amazing spot this game. Hopefully they don't find it. Okay, there's 2 people on this generator. Wow, he got that skill check and completed it as well. Very well done. We got the pallet at the same time. That's him gone, dead hard and all. This is our first hook though, so we are struggling quite a bit. Hopefully we can speed things up quite a bit now. Got 1 stack. They've spread out the gens like perfectly, so we kind of want them to do those gens and not these. So, 2 people over there. 1 person on this gen. Gonna push her away from our totems so she doesn't know where it is. I knew the dead hard was coming that time since she greeted it last time, so let's get her on the hook for an additional stack. Okay, our blast should be ready to go any second now. We're just gonna use it right here. I'm gonna assume no dead hard because she's not looking behind her. Let's grab her on the hook. Fake the hit there. and she's gonna go down once again. I think she had a breakout though, so we're gonna have to find a different hook. Okay, so my thought for this game is, if we keep a 3-gen right here and our lullaby totem, and our terror radius in range of all 3 gens, we should be able to maintain this game and never give them a gen. So we'll see how that theory goes. We want them to get that generator over there, so we have a tremendously powerful 3-gen. And Nancy is freaking out. She's in madness tier 4, if you will. Alright. I have to remember about breakout, sorry, that might hook... Oh, she walks straight back into us. We haven't got that hook though. So... might want to go for a different one if we can. No. They're healing on this hook, and as long as they don't have sabotage, it will be a worthwhile investment. We'll take 1 hit if you want to give it to us. 2. Okay. Dead hard for free. I didn't even notice she had boil over, but that's going to basically give me a free kill on David here. Yeah, he's got no time to get to the pallet. No dead hard. That's a max range lunge. Okay, that is perfect. So our plan has perfectly turned out. And the only 3 gens left are all in that corner over there. So we're going to push her towards him. No, she's in the corner. She wants to be slugged, so I'm just going to let her get slugged and then go back for the other guy. She used her dead hard, and she'll go down as well. She's actually dead on hook, I didn't realize that. I'm going to go ahead and overcharge this. Or just let us know if they ever decide to work on that one. I don't know if he didn't know we were there or what, but he hit that skill check with almost no zone, so well done. Yep. Not long enough. I think he either needed to dead hard a second sooner or waited at the pallet and then dead harded after, and then vaulted after. Alright, let's try this again. Someone is on that gen once again. I know she has no dead hard, so we're just going to go for her. She wants to be slugged, but she's right next to a hook, so I'm going to go ahead and put her up. She's using the full self-sabotage build. He's going back on that gen, man. He hits it every time. He went down. Our totem is still up. Pick this once again. See if we can get some overcharge value. See the David there going for the save? Very nice. Get him into madness tier 3 as well. Push him away from our totem once again. Just in case. Dead hard's not even usable there, and we see the last guy in range. The shocks are just making it impossible for him to do anything. So yeah, to summarize this game basically while we wrap it up, I feel as though if you're versing survivors that are good enough, the overcharge is not going to come into play as much because they're just going to be able to hit those skill checks. So basically what I like to do when I get in a situation like this, you're going to want to zone them into an area where you know the only 2 ways where they can escape until you have a way to identify where they are. So there he is back there. And we found him in the bush. I don't know if he was running Iron Will, I don't think so, but he was running a gambit. So yeah guys, overall, if you guys want to try out this doctor build for yourself, I would recommend using the Merciless Storm version because it basically is a lot harder, especially when you have Lullaby on and those barrage of skill checks come out, it makes it like virtually impossible. So yeah, if you guys did enjoy this one, make sure to like and subscribe. I really want to get to 100 subscribers so we can get that custom URL from my YouTube. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with the next one. Peace.